Yo, it's Mr. Renew. We back. We got a love reading coming up, but this is intermission number 2. So let's get cleaned up and get ready for this love message. I'ma change the beat because the album Capricorn is going off. NK Music. It's NK Music. These are intermission. Because I'm a Scorpio, Capricorn Moon. Let's listen to Scorpio. We got a love message, man, and I'm probably gonna do a few different kind of love messages.
It's childhood cancer. Comes at you in waves.
Look these cards up. I'm on the right pathway. Yeah, man. So this is our intermission phase. This is that time for me to just yap, rap, whatever. This is like before we start class. In my classroom, dog, you come into my class, get the food, talk to your homies. We got social hour for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. School starts with us talking it out. Get it out of you. So let's just chill. Let's get the wild energy going. But it allows me to see what kind of states my students are expressing. Well, when I was teaching, and yeah, I caught the vibe, and then I was able to teach the lesson based upon the vibe. So if there was just no energy, I would be low and slow, and I would be straight up. If it was hot energy, we bouncing off the walls. If it was okay energy, distracted, I would just focus on the things that we needed to be inspired to be in that place for 8 hours. So I did, and it was okay. And so I just didn't like the people around me doing the things to make my day not okay. And normally it didn't take much, you know, it didn't take much because it's so structured and political that for me, I just didn't give a fuck. So any little thing that was occurring made me say, yeah, I'm okay. And that is love, man. That's me getting picky as fuck as I get older each and every day. I'm just learning how to like really just say fuck it. And it's not saying it. It's about knowing what part of your body responds when you do say it. So like some people feel things in their heart. Some people feel things in their motherfucking groin. Some people feel it in their chest. Some people feel it in their stomach. Some people feel it in their fucking gut. Notice I'm saying areas and I'm being precise with specific organs. Because you have to. You have to. People are not so cut and dry. So like when it comes to life and relationships, you gotta know that people aren't cut and dry. And so the best way to learn that is by looking at what you are cut and dry upon. And you can start seeing life and then you can start seeing the people. These are the change deck. This is the change deck by Doreen Virtue. And then this is the original tarot. This is going to be our cards that we use for this love message. Alright, let's tap in. Okay, I'm Mr. Colin New. This is Soul Spark Radio. And this is Soul Spark Tarot. We'll be giving a love message. We're listening to NK Music, Scorpio, full lofi type beat. Alright, let's jump in. What's the overall message for our love? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So the love message has a lot to do with self-love and just the energy of love populating, because right now we have the Four of Cups. The overall energy of today was the Four of Cups reversed. But guess what? I didn't tell you. When I was shuffling the cards, the Nine of Pentacles came out on that overall reading. And this motherfucker was reversed. And then this was now, they're both upright. So in love, we got love showing up slowly. It seemed like it's self-love. That's what I want to really say because it's the responsibility that we're claiming. That's what I'm saying as this love. But this is the overall energy. We got cups and we got pentacles. So we're looking at something that's stable. We're looking at something that is flexible, but we're looking at something that can be adaptable, modifiable. That's the nine of pentacles. You got abilities. And then the four of cups, I'm sorry, that is us looking at options. So it's like, how do I want to change my form? So you might be looking at new types of people. You might look at new types of personalities. You might be looking at a new type of yourself and changing who you are and then using that to show and peacock and attract a mate of a different caliber. But you're choosing. And this is good. This is a good thing. This is the overstance in the clear model. When you are in the option field of choice, you have to understand you have options. So you gotta like sit with that. I'm an option person. See, it's fucking even being revealed. So again, let me break it down real quick. So I'm gonna break it down real quick after these fucking advertisements. I love them, but I hate them. So what I'm saying with this moon and how you got to reveal the things that's coming up out of you is the things that you don't normally consider, which is what I call the understanding 2.0. Understanding 2.0 is us reaching a new baseline, a new threshold. You have decided that I'm going to make a change. I just don't know which one. Am I looking at things of the past or am I looking at what's coming in new? Am I looking at creating stability for myself? Am I looking at sharing stability? Am I looking at the things I'm cultivating or looking at the thing that's core part of me? You got to learn to see the geometry behind yourself and the things that you got going on so you can keep your room as what it is, your geometric structure, but I can rearrange that space. I can rearrange that area. That's the moon. That's shit showing up and crawling out of that subconscious, showing you kabooms, tower moments, wheel of fortunes, changes. But right now, the domesticated version of yourself and the non-domesticated version of yourself, it is reaching the unknown, something that is not known. Is it this or is it that? But what this new era is showing is that you're maintaining a stance of I'm still all that, whether you get your heart broken or not. That's what this is saying. And again, the fact that the 10 of Pentacles is on the bottom, this is showing me that you are thinking long term, which is why you're stuck behind the things of the moon. But as I develop myself, I can see more. So let's get more. Exactly. I can see more, I can do more, so I can manifest more. I got the magician card here coming through telling me that I can. I got the one card here, so I understand it's I am. I'm just coming through as one, but I'll always be the square. I'm just as me with me, standing as who? Nine of Pentacles. So let's see. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Look, Five of Pentacles up on the right side. The Five of Pentacles right here. That is the felon and the coda on the nine side. But nope, I got a little bit more right here. I got extra pentacle, but nope, I'm coming through unbalanced on this flow. And now I'm showing you over here, it's exchanges, but nope, you're not touching on the code. What that means is you are willing to look at three different avenues of pentacles and exchanges between people. That means instead of looking at this new cup coming in, you're looking at rebranding the old cup through, again, rearrangement. I'm switching up my room. The TV's by the window. Now it's across from the window. I'm changing things up. But you can only change things up physically when you understand yourself up in the code. And what that means, it be you internal spiritually. Feeling awesome and like gold. It's just as you feeling out in the code because it's external over bonus flow. But you got the energy of the magician, and you got the energy of on the darker intuitions. You got the darker inner side intuitions coming through as you manifest the life that you choose. Because no matter what your life look like externally, you got the foundations up on this inner side. So my physical body can be compromised, decrepit, but it will allow me to say, hey, I still got my own value seen. I got this value up exchanging things. And when I'm being blessed upon the scene, I just be trading. I'm balanced with this energy. And that's what you're waiting on. You're looking at what you can do to be balanced. So you might like girls with big booties. You might like tall guys. You might like dudes with curly hair. You might like girls with big eyes and, long straight hair. You might like people who are super nice and loving to animals. And then you might not give a fuck about animals and you love fashion. But the cool thing is, you're being offered a new thing. It's like, yeah, I don't have any of those things. I'm looking at this new shit right here, and this new shit is just all good. But I don't know because I don't know what I like. But I'm valuable enough to say, I'll exchange with these. You can't touch these, and then we all good. And so, guess what? That's cool. I got 6 things to exchange with over here. I got 4 different types, but this one seems to be including all of these. So if I can give you one thing, you can give me 6. That might be a fair deal, you know? So the idea is in love, we're seeing what is happening as we change. We're looking at the new, and then we're making sure we taking actions from maternal points of view. What else is on this? Ah, shit. We even got the lovers card at the bottom. I'm saying this shit. You're thinking about new things. And the Two of Cups, bro, you're looking at new ways to enter the market. You're looking at how I'm going to approach the dating market again. You're saying, aha, I learned so much more about myself. I'm clear on my stance. I have an understanding. This is understanding 2.0. I now reach the new baseline after I took some clear action, and boom, I know how to love myself. I can wait on certain exchanges because I know that I'm constantly cultivating the love within myself. And because I know that, that means even if we go to the Five of Cups, the next cup is the Five of Cups. I can knock over these 3, get a new Ace of Cups, and I can continue to temper those Ace of Cups. Why? Because the Ace of Cups is being held. It's held in suspension. Is this person valuable or worthy enough for these 2 cups? Guess what? The Lover's card says that they are about to be. The Nine of Pentacles, though, it says of my core values. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. I'm still only looking at exchanging either this group of 3 or the top group of 3. Or maybe these 3 on the left, or maybe these 3 on the right. I know that I can create pairs of exchanges. That's the Two of Cups. But the Two of Cups showing up here with the Lover's card said, I can also say the shit that I do share with people and the shit that people need to earn. And this is the new cup that is showing up because you have an ace already. That's the exchange value across sharing or not. You get my time or not. You're worthy of my love or not. You are rejected or not. So goodbye or hello to you. What do we have for bonus lovers groove? And really appreciate what we do. I want to show you these 2. What are they? So yeah, so in this case, we're looking at being patient and working on the things in between, but it seems like somebody's watching you. And I think that you watching you is the idea of the love coming in. This lover is going to love watching you work on yourself, and that's going to inspire them to work on themselves. And I love this dynamic because it's healthy. And the reason why it's healthy is because you got space between. The space shows up as the space X outside of you. This is a person who will ride or die for you. This is a person who knows how to ride the public transportation because they went from a CNA to a nurse to a NP to a doctor. They know the layers of life. And then they've been manifesting themselves through those layers of life. This motherfucker has came from the primordial aspects of their development, the deepest, darkest aspects. I'm really feeling Jadina right now. If you know Jadina, check her out. Um, and then you can check out her other channel, um, Dynamo. But the reason why I said that you check it out is I'm feeling her vibes right now. She's getting excited. The lights ain't on or off right now, but you know, she be getting excited. And I think that that's the same energy. This person is just going to be so excited to watch you work on you. If you cooking the meal prepping in the kitchen, they're going to be like, I love the way you cut them motherfucking grapes. Cut them grapes, baby. And that's the whole thing because you know that the grapes equal self-love. I got food prepped, a healthy snack, a workout booster. It's going to do good for my body. It's going to do good for my pH. It's going to do good for what they're looking at. It's going to be good for my energy, my sex drive, all of it. They just love how you work on yourself. And that shit turns them the fuck on. That's lovely. I'm feeling real sexy right now. What's going on? Oh, somebody want to come up and work with you. They want to collab. They've been patiently waiting to try to collab with you because they think you're so sexy as they watch you work. Damn, this person is attracted to you. This shit started and then it just like wouldn't stop. Oh yeah, this person is like fucking fiending. This motherfucker want to come make an offer just because they love your work. They just love your work. This is a fan that is like not a fan. This is like a famous celebrity looking at you and then being like, nigga, I'm a fan of your work. And you're like, who, little old me? And then they're like, yeah, cut those grapes, baby. Cut those grapes, baby. Okay, all right. So what we about to do? What we're about to do? We're about to do one of my favorite things. I'm about to go through all the cards, right? And I'm gonna tell a story. Well, I'm gonna convey the story that's been told through the cards. Um, I love doing this because the cards just it tells their own story and it gives the explanation about the beautiful judgment card I was just made, which was you two just loving watching each other work on yourself. Like, you know, I'm gonna put myself out there. I never had a woman really care about herself, you know, like I've cared about myself. But a lot of the women that I've dated, they've always had to care for things. Queen of Pentacles kind of energy, always cultivating something outside of themselves. So ladies, you need to like really work on your love. That's why a man loves a woman who goes to the park and walks or goes to the park and plays tennis. We love an athletic woman because it's the same energy that a man needs to be physically able to do certain jobs and manage certain stresses and think. Like, we physically need to do things to keep our internals right. Women, they know how to create and manifest things externally. That's the physical shit. So if they got a feeling, if you ladies have feelings, you can make something show up as you're feeling. That's amazing. And so, because a guy just feels that shit, and I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna make sure that I do this routine so I can build up the recipe and the constant routine for, or the constant operational process of, let's say, feeling good or feeling clean or feeling healthy. Women, they feel it and they can manifest that shit like magic. And so, me personally, I've always loved the women that I've chosen because I'm kind of picky, and it's not just looks or anything like that. It's time, and It's because my seventh house is in Taurus. So like, even though Taurus is the furthest thing for me, it's in my seventh house. So it's your relational house. So a Taurus energy is more likely the type of person who I would need to be with. But she would have to have some fire enough to like love on herself. So a little before we get into this um, storytelling of the cards of this love that I'm explaining, it's about knowing the mixture behind the people who made you who you are. And so by loving the exes, even if you hate them, those are parts of you that you loved and now hate. I hate the part of me that dated some of those women, even though I love some of those women. It just, there's layers to it. And because of that, there were limitations to it. So, me, I want to make sure that I'm looking at a person who knows how to love on herself in life. So I can make that loving on herself easy so we can just be in love. Not in love together, immersed within a loving environment, loving on ourselves to where when we look at each other, it's just like, I love you. What's the first message of the story? Oh my gosh. So again, this person, whoever you are to this person, they don't want to let you go already. I don't know if you know this person or not. I don't know if this person knows you, but this person doesn't want to let you go or let the idea of you. Yeah. I don't know if y'all heard me stopping my tracks. This person knows you. This person knows exactly everything that I'm saying. I'm a super intuitive dude, man. Like, again, I got way more layers than most people like can really comprehend, and I'm blessed. And that's why I keep saying, like, this long term thing, this ability to shape shift, this person is hanging on to you already. Like the idea. So, like, if we had to throw it out there, let's say it was a person like who I've already mentioned, people who are occupied with the external realm of the world. A person, let's say, like Jadina coming in, she's a person who's cultivating her own self. Why? Because we've watched her change. So there's a tarot channel that fucking copies her and it pisses me off so fucking much. I report this bitch every day and I always leave comments to the people leaving comments. Stop! These are fake pages. And so it's easy to see because they use all of her older videos from like 2 years ago. And Jadina physically was not the same person 2 years ago. She's been on a massive fucking transformational journey. And guess what? She fucking has her food right. She has her health right. She got her energy right. She's keeping her mind right. But I know her emotions need some work. I already know her emotions. I don't know her, but because of I'm this, I know that she needs to work on on her emotions because of what she's choosing to share with us as the audience as her tools of helping herself. So because she's always doing her scripting, she loves the script. She's allowing herself to plan out the changes in life. Again, it doesn't actually have to change, but she can make the plan and she can say what I want. She can leave out her grievances. She can live out her hopes and dreams and wishes, and it can get out of her and onto paper into a new format. This is me to making videos and talking or writing books or building apps or learning code in this form, Python, or learning HTML or learning JavaScript. It's us doing different things, but this love story is based upon different things. So if I had to be in love with Jadina, I would be in love with how she cooks. I will be in love with how she talks to the world. I will be in love with her beauty and how it changes. I will be in love with the anger and how she manages it. I'm only saying the anger thing because I think she went with her sister not too long ago to a rage room, and it's just beautiful things like that to where over time we already know that there's going to be seeds of all of those different things populating. So if this person knows how to manage those things within us and does it in a way that inspires me, it's just going to make the dogs even happier, my nigga. Like the dogs are going to be happy. The kids and grandkids going to be happier too. So this is a beautiful start. Again, especially when we're looking at the fact that this person already knows you or knows of you in some kind of way. They love you and they want to hold on to you and they want to keep you for the long term. I love you too, baby. Damn. Huh. So talk to us. So we got strength in, so they want to hold on to victory. They want to make sure the strength that they have is coming through as a victory. They feeling like they can. They standing as I am. They walking away from older energies, older emotional kind of sceneries, older ways to manage myself. And this person understanding themselves is finding victory, so they want to share it with you. They want to share this wealth and love with you. They found victory upon their own self. They want to share the self victory with you. So you can understand this is no stress. It's just the strength that we have to build. This legacy of these kids at will. I know it's going to be a long pathway, but I love you. I'm just here, even when I'm on my last leg. Standing here, I'm tired. Protecting external walls, I don't buy it. But nope, I'm sitting here willfully upon any energies that be coming on the scene. I'm protecting all my home and my castle, my heart and my body. I'm protecting my home and my castle, my life where I live, everybody. Yeah, this person want to come through and love you, and they will be tired. They will stand with you until they will defend you until they're tired. That's the Nine of Wands card. I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep doing it. And guess what? I'm gonna get a new spark, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna grab all 10 of these wands, and I'm gonna fucking do it again. And hell yeah, this person doesn't want to. This person is not going to fight the things that you know about yourself, and this person isn't going to fight the things that they know about themselves, and the things that will make both of y'all tired of relationships, tired of life, tired of each other. You're not going to fight each other on that shit. You're not going to need to stand the high ground with one another. You're going to just flow. You're going to do what? You're going to do what? You're going to just fucking flow. God damn it. You're going to flow and you're going to exchange as individuals. Damn, I'm so excited and I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm over here getting excited. Oh, and look, so this isn't no baby cup energy that's going to come to you. Page energies is starts.
Big box.
Night energies are actions. Page energies are starts. Night energies are actions. So there's not an emotional start that this person wants to have that isn't going to be grandiose. Well, in other words, watch this. This person wants to come in and bring it on. This person feels like they met you in the past and they want to bring all of that old shit from the past into when they meet you. Again, this is no small cup. This is my even exchange card. This card is not designed to be evened, but that's the point. It is. Because when you add on an extra benefit, this 3 matches this 3. That's the 7. That's me waiting with patience. But I'm only patient because I balanced the water with the seed. I balanced the seed with the weeds. I've cleaned that area to the roots. I've watched it grow and cultivated and given it sun. Things are balanced. Things are showing up. I'm patient, but it's not producing the fruits that I want. That is what happens after you have an even exchange. But the even exchange comes from you harmonizing an environment, and this person wants to harmonize an environment that they feel that they already know. Again, These are 6 of cups, bro. That means each one of these cups has earth in there, and they have had action in there, and they have had thought inside of it. These are real life things, experiences, pentacles. Those are pentacles. Those are real things in the cups. So this person wants to bring you something that is also fulfilling, and it's old. Oh, this person is no longer waiting. The hangman reverse, bro. The hangman is this person is about to take action. They just don't know how. So, like for me, I feel like if I was to be a person of somebody's, the apple of somebody's eye, if I was the apple of somebody's eye, dog, I feel like this is them about to leave. But they waited for me to do what I'm doing right now. So, in other words, I had to get back online. I had to get back out in the world so this person can see. But I've been doing shit in the past, but this person knows it. But I've been doing shit in the past for myself to be able to be here consistently. So I'm happy. This person is happy. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. So look at all of these cups. This person knows exactly what they want to do. They want to bring the past in. And like I've already mentioned, the exchange thing is the important thing. Looking at what maybe this person already tried to reach out. Maybe this person is still looking at their old shit. There are still cups brewing here that are being tempered. These 2 cups are behind us being tempered, whereas the other person over here, they're looking at the cup chosen. Again, 4 to 5 or 5 to 4, the difference is 1 cup. This 1 cup is the difference over here, but I said it earlier. This cup here is already there. So when you're here, you're receiving the 2nd cup. And because of that, because you're receiving 2 cups, you're still looking at these 3, but you're still tempering the 2. So what does that mean? I can look at the past. I can look at the past. Now all the things that I want to bring. And then I can look at the right now and all the things that I've seen. And I can look at what I want and all the things that could be true. But I know what I want to do. That's this person right now, man. So again, they might be looking at their own heartbreak that stopped them before, but that doesn't stop the feelings from brewing. Just because you thinking about old shit doesn't mean you ain't feeling about new shit. Tell me more. So yeah, this person is a speaker, a teacher, a preacher. This person wants to convey information. This person wants to come and speak to you, but I don't know if they got the balls to do just that. They have the energy, but they don't have the strategy, nor do they have the rest. So this person can't come to you yet. There's something stopping them internally on the mental side. Even though we saw a bunch of cups, there's an internal mental thing that stops this person. And I think it's the things that they're cultivating. The things that they actually have to cultivate, they don't know how to do that. So for me, I don't know how to reach out to certain people in certain avenues. Sorry. I don't know how to reach out to certain avenues. I just know how to like do my own thing, And sometimes that shows up as um sometimes that just shows up as me living life. But this is me living life too. So, it's not about knowing exactly what to do. It's about having the ability to recognize what can be done. And when we can recognize what can be done, I'm about to switch this shit. It's just all bad, bro. Figure some shit out. Damn it. I kind of want to call this shit quit. I want to call it quits. Ah! Dang. I'm gonna have to edit this shit the fuck out, man. Cause alright. Okay, so the next cards that we have is the Knight of Cups, Temperance, and the Moon. These are important because the Knight for me is any face card. It can be the Emperor, it can be the High Priestess, it can be a page, it can be a king, or whatever. It's just motion. And so no matter who this person is, they're bringing action or motion in the form of emotion. This emotion is something that they've been tempering. Again, that Two of Cups behind the Five of Cups. And this Two of Cups behind the Five of Cups is being revealed. This person can't wait. Man, this person can't wait. They can't wait. They can't stop it. Let's get a few more before we go because I don't think this shit is cooperating with me as well as I wanted to. That's alright. I'll see you guys sooner than later. Let me get three more. Damn. So yeah, this person or you, one of y'all have been coming out of the cold, but when we say coming out the cold here, this is switching from internal states into external states. So somebody was inside working on their inner world, and now they're about to step out and start working on their outer world. Which means if I have to put you guys as a pair, they got their outer world together, but the inner world needed to work out. Yeah, so this person's been working on walking away from something on the inside. And as they're walking away on the inside, it's allowing them to polarize the life that they've been living and start constructing the opposite. So if this person's been internally working on their courage, their emotions, their frustrations and triggers, now they're walking away from that and they're looking at collaborations with people, networking, home, board, cars, things like that. So, you guys are mirroring each other. So both of you guys have responsibilities. Both of you are walking away from certain things that influence your responsibilities, more so the actions you take with the responsibilities. But you guys are both waiting on each other because you both see each other working. Whether that's in your mind or in your physical world, in your energetic body, you're waiting on each other because you're both walking away and you guys are carrying responsibilities. The responsibilities are showing up as things that you don't know, but you're moving away from these responsibilities that float around as options. And options aren't bad. Options are just availability. And you have the precision to see, and you have the ability to take actions to do. So the differences are